I was just another ordinary guy. I was setting my goals in life, going to college, looking after my fitness, and I was working 2 jobs, ensuring that I'm in the rat race, making sure I don't fall back in competition.
Renegade. Renegade.
I was working in one of my medical wards at that time during my internship, and I felt sick. We ran a couple of tests, and my doctor he diagnosed me with tuberculosis. I had no idea. I mean, I was 21, physically fit. How could I get it? I couldn't believe it. So that's when the nightmare began, and my life took a complete U-turn. So I distinctly remember this time when my medicines had started, and despite that I wasn't really getting well. And I was trying to look for ways to convince everyone around me and the doctor that we should do some more tests or do anything that it takes to come to a conclusion. And at this time, that's when he told me that I should start being a patient and stop being a doctor. The worst part is that I didn't know what I had. If it was TB, why wasn't it getting cured? I stopped feeling hungry, I couldn't eat much, felt pukey, lost a lot of weight, and it was just a matter of time before the high fever hit back again. So I pushed him for the sonography, and we did the sonography, and he checked my lung, and he said, "Sab theek lag raha hai, why are you worried? Kuch nahi hai, we'll look into it." And then he coughed and his hand slipped, and that's when I remember the other lung was infected. Now both my lungs were gone, and I was shattered. I didn't know how to take it. So that's when we decided to change the doctor, and in no time I was diagnosed as a borderline XDR patient. One of the most difficult moments of my life was telling my mom that XDR TB has a very high mortality rate, and I had to do that myself. The medicines I was taking, they were having a lot of side effects, and I developed thyroid, I partially lost my eyesight for some time, I had impaired hearing, I had jaundice. Sometimes it's funny because I can't even count the number of side effects I've had. So nobody counsels TB patients. Depression is one of the main things. I used to vent out by breaking things and weeping, something I never imagined I would do, but it was really getting tough, and there were times when I felt like ending it all.
Dear keeper of dreams, I know who you are. I know everything about you. You disguise yourself as perfection. You are the fear that does everything you can to hold me back, that begs me to be complacent. But I see through you.
If I had to fight TB, I was going to give it all I had. I started working again. I had plans, and TB would have to wait.
Because when you look at the road ahead, you see struggle, you see impossible.
It wasn't easy. It was having 2 lives. I had to carry a box of medicines everywhere I went, and bathrooms had become special places because that's the only place I could go and take my medicines and come back and live the life which no one knew about. And people think it's really difficult living with half a set of lungs and how to do that, but I was going to do the impossible. As days kept getting better, I had decided that I was going to defeat TB. And I wasn't only going to survive, but I was going to live the life that I always wanted to live. I did the half marathon. I ran as if nothing mattered. And this year I went a step ahead. I had decided if I finish my treatment, then I would go for one of the most challenging treks in India, Stokangi.
मिट्टी की परतों को नन्हे से अंकुर भी चीरे धीरे धीरे इरादे हरे भरे जिनके सीनों में घर करे.
Call it a quirk, or my way of mocking at TB is whenever I set a benchmark or achieve something which I thought I couldn't have, I always carry my X-ray with me, and once I'm done with it, I take a picture with it. And it's just a reminder that, nothing is impossible. I was lucky to have great support from my family, my friends and doctors, and that's where I got all the determination to do this. And let's fight TB and not the patient. Let's give them all the support they need, and let's end TB in India.
खबर क्या पता